Yo, what's up, gangs? Let's go for the another match. Real Madrid versus Car. That team I do not know. Let's go. You champions. Let's go, guys. We're gonna cross this match. My prediction is 3-1. Real Madrid 3 and that. And team what that said, I do not know. But that's my prediction. Let's see what happens. I always be late, bro. Why? I always be late to do live stream. Shut the wait, guys. I am 2 minutes late. We try 2 minutes. Wait, guys. Wait. I need to put the thumbnail, bro. Wait a minute. I need to put the thumbnail, bro. I got the thumbnail, bro. I just, I guess I crafted. Oh, let's go. I guess I put the thumbnail, guys. Wait, I will see. I'll see. Wait, guys. Oh, let's go. I have put the thumbnail. Put the thumbnail. Put the thumbnail. Let's go now. Now let's go for Champions League, bro. Let's go. And I pray God that my TV doesn't suck. Let's fucking go. Give your prediction, guys. My prediction is 3. Real Madrid 3 and what that team say 1. What the bro? Real, it's on 10:30, bro. Oh, I'm not late, bro. Yes, I guess the time is showing that. Oh, guys, time is remain 8 minutes. 8 minutes later, bro. Okay, okay, I understand. We, we need to wait 8 minutes, bro. Let's talk about lineup, bro. Let's talk about the lineup. Talk about the lineup, bro. The lineup of KAR80 card, what this team says. 4-4-2 animation. In goalkeeper, they are putting calm. Bruh, read this team, bro. This team doesn't have a good photo, bro. Look, look. All are seen unknown, bro. You can chat how I saw my whatever. Let's talk about Real Madrid formation 4-2-3-1. Let's talk about goalkeeper, our Courtois, and in CB there is DL and D on. What is this? I do not know. And in the front, obviously, you know, and Vinicius, Arda Güler, and our two our two right backs are injured, bro. Carvajal and Trent Alexander, bro. Bellingham is I guess Bellingham will come from I half time. I guess because Bellingham is a good, bro. He's a good midfielder. Also, Valverde and what talk about Endrick. Why why Endrick and Rodri doesn't play? Why they are always sub, bro? Endrick, Endrick, I guess he doesn't. Endrick is also good, but Rodri, bro. Rodri, why, bro? Rodri give a comeback, against Man City. Whoever see the match, I guess in 2024 or 2023, what a comeback Roddy do in 90 minutes, bro. They forget Rodri and you can see the winning probability, bro. 88 Real Madrid draw 8 and 4%. 4% people are predicting that they will. Bro, Barca is in 13. They need to win, bro. If they doesn't win, and here also Barca are one step topper and at the top are this club, and second is PSG, and tomorrow is going to be PSG versus Barcelona, bro. Yes. Who do you think that will be good? I'm prediction that PSG win. I do not want that. I do not want that to win. And oh shit, I thanks for 1.30 subs, bro. You can see 1.3k. See guys, 1.3k. Very very thanks for 1.3k subs, bro. I I very very thanks for 1.3k subscriber, bro. Very thanks. Maybe thanks for 1.3k subs. The match is going to be start in 1 minute, chat. Let's move on, bro. Let's move on to the match, bro. Let's go. Let's go towards the match. What the heck? And I hope please God my TV doesn't suck. Let's go.
It just needs to count the lucky stars that then it was September.
Yeah, man, guys.
Well, this is the lineup, of course. The one to watch is Zapayev, their young centre forward, 17-year-old striker, just 17 and getting a chance. There he is against Real Madrid. I mean, what a night for him. He's going to Chelsea when he turns 18. They've still got Calmoza in there as well, their goalkeeper, who was the third choice, option when they travelled to Portugal. He keeps his place. It's going to be a tough, but could be the most memorable night, of course, of these group of players. Like you say, just imagine you get a point, you get something against Real Madrid. I suppose they're all just trying to like keep the nerves. I mean, that's Vinicius Junior. Oh my God, it's Kylian Mbappe. You know how?
What the? Vinicius Junior is the captain?
Yeah, the thing
What
is,
the bro?
like I said, they have nothing to lose.
Vinicius Junior?
And most of the time,
What
you
the
want to
fuck?
be physical on the moment it matters. You need to be physical because they don't want to be physical. They want to come out clean, without any injuries and everything. So therefore, you need to go physical on it.
Yeah, and Alonso does have his fair share of injuries, of course. Militao out, Carvajal also out. Jude Bellingham on this one, even though he did play against
think
Atletico,
that
he's on the bench tonight. So
the lineup
Camavinga as well, he's on the bench, he's been injured, so we might see him. But this is a strong Real Madrid lineup, of course. We expect them to absolutely dominate this game. So it's 5 changes.
4-4-2
For us, so Real Madrid inside that we
So
the
there's
graphics,
serious.
the graphics are showing 4-4-2 for both teams. I can't see
Guys, 3-1 prediction.
And then I'm going.
No, they would be like this.
You think 4-4-2?
Yeah, Güler is playing like a really.
You don't think Vinicius tonight? So tonight though.
So one striker.
Yeah, Maston Tuor on the right, Güler as the number 10, Mbappe, and Vini on the. It's like a 4-2-3-1, 4-2-2, the 4-4-2. So it's the same, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that Güler will play in midfield 3. It's like behind Mbappe.
But Mbappe is not a real striker. He just goes float from left to right. He tries to find his space, and then he is going in there where the space is left.
All right, well, let's enjoy this one. It's former England winner Steve Smith and Guy Noble.
And here's the match begin.
Real Madrid, of course, in the all-white Kairat in their home.
What?
Had started
What the fuck? Almost going the goal, bro. Kairat, what they say? This match is playing very good, bro. They almost score, but could was save, bro. I will say this club KI, okay? KI. Understand, guys? I think that score, but go to a save, bro. It's not easy, bro. KI. Almost they score in the first. If they score, I literally, bro. I will leave the match. They score that goal.
who's been shackled that time by Dean Harrison. Rafael Uras-Bakti. Well, look at the reaction of the coaching staff. Artem Gavranenko behind him can manage a smile, and the boss can too, but that's what might have been moment from kickoff.
What the
Kairat come again with Marinski.
guy? They are playing well. Whoa.
Collected by
Whoa.
Jorginho, he's had a go. Off balance as he struck it. But the shoot on sight policy is in full effect.
But what stop from Kairat? I was saying it's going to be attack versus defence. you'd expect them to sit back and be very structured and organised and then just look to hit on the counter, but straight from the off, they've been right at Real Madrid and put them under pressure. It's another opportunity from Jorginho, well wide, but
Yeah,
it wasn't the
it's
start.
playing very good. I do not understand.
Connected by Schumann.
In the first, I understood that they are
Just need to do exactly what they're doing now. Have time on the
they
ball.
are easy team,
Find the
but
rhythm and get used to the playing surface. A few suggestions of
they
criticism.
give me heart attack at the first.
Those who had a run out
In the
of
first 20
all
seconds,
the were pretty content.
but good was saved, bro.
Playing pitch at the central stadium.
Slash
A
W.
good 6
Slash
centimetres
W.
short of the maximum
W.
length of grass permitted in UEFA club competition. Intercepted by Sorokin. Tinovic then finds Tapalov. He's able to steer it back to the teenage keeper Kalmurza. Last 15 years his senior. And 88 Champions League appearances his senior. This is Junior. Won't have anybody in his spear winding him up in this game as he did in the form of Koke in the Madrid derby at the weekend. Keep getting forward as well. Kairat, Israeli international, back to Alexander Belinsky, who's had a change of position in recent weeks. Normally seen as a right back, but he's been pushed further
By
up the
the way,
field
guys,
by
light
Coach
can
Jonas
go
Bakti over the last few
because
games, and says he now
outside
sees him as a right-sided
heavy
number
rain,
10.
bro. It's light gone, man.
Just looking to
Like
turn
can
Real Madrid
go on.
round. There's every opportunity when they
Rain
get the ball back, but
some
they are
stop.
looking to press high and commit midfielders forward when they do get forward themselves, which again is something I just didn't expect.
And when I doesn't start the stream,
Why not?
the rain was
You remaining now.
heavy raining,
Howson.
bro. I think the rain has stopped, I guess, because I did not
Should have sold a little short by Danny Ceballos, but reacted smartly enough. Wasn't quite kept in by Garcia.
Really thinking, aren't they?
It's raining.
You know, Real Madrid beaten at the weekend.
That
Is there going to be
is
a
not
little lack of
really
confidence,
raining, but it's
fragility
raining.
defensively? And let's test them early on, and that's exactly what they did.
Yes,
It's a really
on the
good
back.
header initially, and then Sapaya just couldn't generate the power, could he? Gets himself up, but just can't get enough on it. Take it past Courtois.
2 balls, one in the Madrid box. The first was Sorokin. Here's Arad. Luis Mata, Portuguese fullback. Started at Porto, didn't make the first team, went to play 4.5 years in Poland before making the journey even further east. Vinicius Junior.
Whoa.
No way through to Mbappe. Yeah, you touched on what happened to Madrid at the weekend there, Sue. That's been a theme in the pre-match words as Courtois takes a touch and wins a throw. Xabi Alonso was saying that the feeling of victory or defeat can only last 24 hours, and it's how they react is the most important thing.
Yeah, it is, and I think from a Real Madrid perspective, you want a game as quickly as possible to try and put all of those wrongs right. It's the right way around, isn't it?
Oh shit.
Victory for Jorginho. Howson gets there first, but it will be a Kairat
The
corner.
first corner for
Jorginho is getting
KAR.
forward to support Satpayev. Who's been at the club since last December. He was signed from Luxembourg, from Dipperdanger, for whom he scored 45 goals in a 1.5 season stay. These stories are all around the Kairat squad. Sound a little unfair. It's kind of a motley crew collection of players from around Europe.
Bro, just the lightning.
It's working for them. Now, Romico. will take the corner. Fired back in, that was Lewis Matter, and he really did get a hold of it.
You guys. Thunderstorm.
It was
Can hurt the
a sweet
thunderstorm.
It's actually his own play, wasn't it?
Thunderstorm.
Got in the way.
You've got Sorokin, who again has moved forward. This is the answer to Real Madrid's right-back problem for the night. Raul Asensio has been moved across from the centre to play there. Alexander-Arnold pulled his hamstring 3 minutes into match week 1 against Marseille, and Danny Carvajal was sent off in that game and injured anyway tonight. Found that Eder Militao then went off at Atletico at half-time at the weekend, so just a few defensive problems for Xabi Alonso to solve. Here's Fran Garcia. Back by Dani Ceballos, and all the way back finally to Courtois. Steady. Down at the pitch angrily. So it helps it off.
Our right backs are injured, bro. Carvajal and Trent Alexander
Match for
are
David Alaba
injured.
these days.
Okay. So our right back is weak, so
Dani Ceballos. Touch from Satpayer, but it hasn't stopped the ball from reaching Raul Asensio. That's down 2-0. Trying to get into gear, but running into a blind alley. It was his fellow teenager Satpayer who stole the ball and sprints away with it. He does not lack the confidence. 17 years old.
why
That's what I really like about him.
He's
He's
the
that work
older
rate,
than Lamine
he's got himself
Yamal.
back into that position, won the ball back, and then he takes that pressure off his team by driving.
he's
the ball.
17 and Yamal is only
He's
18, bro.
definitely going to be the golden boy of
Even under
Kazakhstan football. He'll continue to progress when he does make the move to, well, the Premier League in theory. I don't suppose he'll go straight in for Chelsea, but he'll be around the squad. Keep his fitness and keep on learning. It's all there. Sometimes wonder about such moves away from your home country, which is, in European terms, right out on a limb. You go into the bright lights of West London, it's going to be tricky for him.
So he's got all the characteristics though.
Up top it. He thinks unfairly. Assistant referee begs to differ. Matters differing as well.
Mbappe wanted a foul there. Mata just goes through and Mbappe to win the ball into the city. It's a foul.
They got him twice. Go back by Arad and then throw it up towards Gromyko and Satpayev. Dani Ceballos. Games at home, battling through Champions League qualifying, and Kairat didn't concede a single goal. We would expect that to change tonight, but Kalmurza in their goal, not tested yet. Alaba. Harrison. I think he quite expected Satpayev to be that close. He got out of the situation coolly. Then went on a bit of a charge and he's still going. Dean Henderson continues. Now
Vinicius.
Vinicius Junior.
Vinny.
Dani Ceballos.
Mbappe. First corner for Real Madrid, bro.
Martinovic
First corner.
just stuck with Mbappe, didn't dive in, waited for him to make the move, and then made a
That was a great
challenge,
chance
but
for
started the
Mbappe to
house, didn't it,
score.
coming out from the back.
Counter defense.
Defender just continued his run.
KI is not a bad team, bro. Not underestimate, bro. Get the corner.
He delivered well. Calmer's a good.
Corner.
No, it's the
Vini,
ball.
Vini.
Vinicius lost the ball.
There is a chance for KI.
To Jorginho, who started really brightly. Well, that looks to be a problem, although the stare towards the referee maybe tells a story. Mastantuono is not too impressed.
I think he just catches him. But like you said, Jorginho started so well. He's playing in and around Sapaya, but he's getting back into position when he needs to when they don't have the ball. But then he's managing to get forward and support the forward up there.
Jorginho did come out with the headline quote pre-match saying, "Everyone expects us to lose 10-0. The opening 13 minutes are telling a different tale.
Mbappe. Vinicius. The fuck?
First big chance for Real Madrid tonight. But this is
What? Vinicius miss, bro.
maybe ought to have done a bit better.
Vinicius sucks.
Scored, but
What a chance was that, bro? That's a golden chance. That was a golden chance for Real Madrid, but Vini, bro.
come down.
Vini missed, bro. Vini missed.
Yeah, big opportunity for Real Madrid.
He's did something useful for Kairat.
Bro. How Vini missed that shot?
Calmer's
That was
rotating.
a golden chance.
Raw young goalkeeper. Just to remind you, he is third choice at the club. This is only his fourth senior game. Fourth in a row due to injuries. Alexander Sarutsky is the experienced number one. He hurt his knee at Celtic in Champions League qualifying. Number two goalkeeper, who was the penalties hero against Celtic in the second leg, Tadil and Albekov. He then promptly fractured his jaw in a league game against Aktobe. Old heads at the back, Martinovic and Sorokin, so important to Rafael Ura's back team side.
They are as well when you've got such a young goalkeeper behind them.
Trois. A bit of fortune for Mastantuono. He lost the ball to Ofri Arad. Tackle off. Trois in command. Malinski just making him hurry.
Guy is pressing, bro. They are pressing very well, bro.
Nico. Satpayev. Jorginho's in the middle, supported by Malinski. Satpayev really composed. Just a bit overhit in trying to find Alexander Malinski.
Thought he was going to be the key player, didn't we? Such an exciting talent. Just overhits that, but you can see exactly what he's aiming to do. There's a couple of players coming in at that far post.
Well, we also thought, not unreasonably, that he wouldn't see too much of the ball, but how wrong were we?
Yeah.
He's making sure he gets on the ball.
It's such a good start for them. I think you just expect, don't you, because Real Madrid are coming to town, they're just going to sit back and try and sort of protect their goal, but they've not done that at all.
This is putting the football club on the world map. It's putting the entire country of Kazakhstan on the world football map. Astana did that before. They had one season in the Champions League. They didn't do too badly. They didn't win a game, but they only lost 2 of the 6, drawing the other 4. They are once again Kairat's rivals at the top of the Premier League. It's coming to the end of the domestic season in Kazakhstan, and Kairat have 3 to play. Astana have 2 left, and Kairat are 1 point behind their great rivals. Guess what the final game of the season is? It's on this pitch, Kairat against Astana. They call it the Two Capitals Derby. It will be winner takes all. Should after this weekend also find themselves a point off the lead in their league in La Liga, behind Barcelona now, following defeat to Atletico. Very casually played through for Fran Garcia. Big deflection, in fact, Ben, it's a goal-saving block. Looks as though Fran Garcia had teed up the opening goal here for Adagula.
Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it? What a block that is.
I don't know, almost score, but yeah, it's goalkeeper saved.
Yeah, without that deflection.
Okay, bro.
Adagula, a regular for Xabi Alonso. Good season. Direct that one past the giant figure of Sorokin in his way. Scored and assisted on Saturday in the Madrid derby, but then was guilty of a high boot on Nico Gonzalez for a penalty to Atletico. Troubled so far, Marco Guida, but something to look at here. Valery Rico, it's the player who's injured.
Just a collision, was it with Mastantuano?
Didn't look much. It's Mastantuano playing it back to Ceballos. Howson. Gula with a bit of difficulty gets it through to Ceballos. Chouameni now. Vinicius Junior, Arda Gula.
Mbappe.
Where the group number 10 was going to put it.
It's lovely play though, isn't it, from Real Madrid? Just 1 and 2 touch passing, and that's what they can do to you. They can just cut through a defence so easily. When it falls to him back, then cuts onto his right foot and just opens his body up, and that just gives the indication to Calmeza which way he's going to go. It's
Hard.
It's on that right foot. You don't second guess one. From Mastantuono.
I'll put the start after the live room. Then I need to go to sleep.
Something
Then I will
interesting.
wake up at 2:45.
Give us on the commentator. Sue wasn't a goalkeeper, but
If you know why I wake up at. He play Roblox, play
on something else.
no why I
The pressure is coming
that
from Europe's greatest team
dark
across the club competitions.
He's such attacking talent. It's so difficult to stop them for the opening sort of 10 or 15 minutes, but now it's Real Madrid coming strong.
So, now to take a seat.
to attend the number newspaper.
Starting
So
to
I
catch
close sleep 2 hours.
Ceballos delivers.
Then I wake up Then I was, and I
A guard in front of him, a very solid one in Martinovic and Sorokin.
and it was over. I guess that 12:20. I guess.
See it?
How much is it?
Surprise.
10:55, bro. Now 10:55.
Jude Bellingham, incidentally, continuing his step up to full fitness this season as a substitute this evening. Rigo on the bench with him, and Hendrick, who's not turned out for the first 2 minutes yet. It's his Junior. He'll get that.
Yes.
Tapalov trying to stay with Ardagula.
Mbappe.
Gets it again. It's a really smart
I
drill.
did not. That's not.
Where to next? Away by Sorokin. He's getting everything clear. Tapalov stretches. Marinsky tucks it out. Madrid have a throw. And Rafael Uraz-Baktin has a few problems to sort out. It's been true to his word. He was saying yesterday, we have a general idea of how we'll play attacking-wise, and we'll try to play like we did in qualifying, so can't argue with that. Time to win its USSR top flight days, earned the nickname in the 60s Kairat Concrete. They stood firm, they built brick walls, and teams found it hard to break them down, but trying to play this evening. Slashed that by Tapalov. It's not enough. It's not well. It's that first.
Penalty. Let's go, bro.
I don't think goalkeeper Campbell's needed to make the challenge.
Penalty for Real.
He was already
Penalty.
committed when the ball came Mastantuono's way. And it was a simple case of, if he gets there first, we know what comes next.
Yeah, it's a technical
Penalty,
penalty.
penalty.
It is just that decision
Penalty,
making, isn't it, from
penalty,
Ramos? Comes out and you can see it's just that touch first.
Penalty.
You're Real Madrid get, and that means that as the goalkeeper comes through, it completely wipes him out, doesn't he? 100% a penalty.
It's not going to do anything from that angle, Mastantuono. It might mean you've got to have a play anyway. Well, he said it at Sporting 2 weeks ago.
Mbappe. 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 Mbappe.
Emphatically put away by Kylian Mbappe. It's his 11th goal of the season.
Goal.
already. It's the
Goal.
50th goal that he
Bro,
scored
goal.
in the Champions League.
Let's go. Let's go. First goal for Mbappe. First goal for Real Madrid.
It's a great moment.
Back up in
Trying to put him off, waving his arms, pointing in different directions.
the goal.
Doesn't put him back in. Throws to the bottom. Goes the opposite way to the goal.
Bounce.
Brilliant penalty.
The goal, bro.
It's taken Madrid 21 minutes to break through, but now they've done it. You would think that there might be a few more to come.
Yeah, I
They've taken
will.
5 out of 5 from the spot this
Real
season.
Madrid won. And remember my
Three in the
prediction.
Champions League already. They scored 2 against
3-1.
Marseille.
I
On
won.
match day one.
Real Madrid 3. And Real Madrid already scored a 1 goal.
Turned round the corner. That's this challenge, this time from Martinovic. He did enough. The referee was suggesting there that he thought there might have been an offside flag. No need for one in the end. They
Go, go, go.
Marinsky did dubbing the ball, that's by Courtois. So Junior left on the floor. Tapalov. Coming together, Marinsky the player down. I was going to say, so that should settle Madrid, but I don't think they needed settling. Okay, first 10 seconds, Kairat came at them, but they didn't look ruffled. Here goes Arda Güler.
John. Mbappe.
I think it's Tapov, isn't it?
It's a brilliant touch. Because you just thought that that was going through to Mbappe and oh, it's like brilliant, absolutely brilliant touch. It's good play though, isn't it? From Güler, picking up those little spaces that are leaving now and driving forward, making sure the defence come onto it and then just slipping it into Mbappe.
There's ever a sentence that sums up the luxuries that Real Madrid have. It's Arda Güler has Mbappe left or Vinicius Junior right. And it's Vinicius Junior. Lifted in by Mastan by Calmerza.
I cannot believe
Playing
they
it by
are
Vinny Junior from the start. See,
here in the captain.
it's here by Brunico. Had a think about it. Should have thought again.
Opened up for him, didn't it? But he did have options.
Chouameni. Licencio. Led by Luis Mata. Stantuono finds Arda Güler. Tapilov's giving it away to Arda Güler. Masterful in possession. Chouameni. Alaba.
Oh, that was
From Madrid throw.
Oh my God, that scared me. Oh my God.
And it's Ceballos. Howson. Stantuono. And Mbappe. Shirt being tugged at by Kairat.
In my TV there is I am 2 minutes late. Game is at 31 minutes and I am in
This is
30
Junior.
minutes. So I'm 2 minutes late, bro.
To do anything productive within that time.
Who cares? Yes, watching.
VAR uses all of his experience to see off the danger of Jorginho. Experience to Arda Güler. Mbappe from Garcia furthest forward left. Vinicius Junior darts down the middle now. Here's Garcia. Mbappe. Ceballos. He boos whilst Madrid knock the ball around, but it's very much pantomime stuff. It's tongue-in-cheek. This is one of those rare nights. Might be a unique night in that, well, I reckon a half and half scarf for this fixture is just about acceptable. Still by Calmerza, but cushioned nicely, never going to bounce too far away from him. Arda Güler shot it kept out.
So you always expect to save that straight in the goal, but you can just see that Real Madrid is starting to exploit the spaces that Kairat are leaving. Such intelligent footballers that can do that.
So would love there to be clear daylight by half time, 3 or 4 maybe, and then we can start to think about making changes early on in the game. Villarreal and the Bernabeu on Saturday. Bit early to be talking like that, of course. It's only one. The warning signs are there. Actually, in the context of the competition, the next game here in the Champions League on match week 3, that's huge for Kairat. They play fellow Champions League newbies, Paphos. Must win.
Yeah, certainly identify that as a must-win game.
There are other home games. See them play Olympiacos and Club Brugge. Chances in those. Away games, well, they've been to Sporting and lost. They've got to go to Inter Copenhagen and they finish off at the end of January at Arsenal. If, say, finish off, you never know. You never know. Might be more to come. By Luis Mata. Rather think he took his eye off the ball and looking for the Portuguese fullback. Here's Mastantuono bringing in Chouameni. This is Junior. Chouameni. Mastantuono. Dennis Abias. Alaba. Vinny Junior. Tackle off with the effective block. Fran Garcia. Tackle off was there again.
It's tough, isn't it? They're just trying to give you some sort of shape Kairat while Real Madrid are just knocking the ball around, trying to draw them out.
Mbappe breezes past Casabulat. Here's Mastantuono. Mastantuono can't find the corner.
On this, I'm not too sure, but Mbappe does so well. Picks out Mastantuono. Yeah, he just cuts in, looking for that far corner. That's just that deflection.
Good spot, Sue. The shin of Luis Mata. Attacks the ball and clears it. Abias. It's Howson. Surprising those numbers. Madrid comfortably outpassing their hosts. It's always going to be the case. Adagule. Mbappe. Yeah.
Yeah. Other cooler.
Set play. Howson. Stopped by Casabulat. Alaba. Shrugs Jorginho off the ball and the Portuguese forward is livid. Mbappe. Attacked by Mastantuono to Vinicius Junior. Here's Fran Garcia. Arda Güler.
Whoa.
See it. From left back. Second goal feels like a matter of time. Here's Luis Mata. Finding it. Jorginho. Stable protect from Gronico.
Back to front pretty quickly. They've got pacey forwards, and it's got to be a brilliant effort from there to beat Courtois. Happy to go. It's going to go for goal.
Score for them. See where from. Luis Mata. I think linked by Kairat. Confident move forward again. Casaboulas has deflected, but it comes to Belinsky. Looks enough high. Sent it back to Courtois. Looked a risk at first. Over at the start. It's giving way to more of an interested noise coming from the crowd. Chouameni. And Ceballos finding Arda Güler. Mbappe holds his run to stay on. And this is Junior. It's an easy for Calmoza.
Straight at the young goalkeeper, but again, it's Güler just finds in there the space that Kairat are leaving between the defence and the midfield. There's so much space there, and keeps picking the ball up and then just finding his passes.
Mata claims a goal kick, and that's how it's been seen. Off Mastantuono. Minutes with the first 45 to go, plus a bit of extra, and only 1-0. UEFA Youth League game between the under-19 teams earlier on today. Real Madrid won 4-1. 3-0 at the break.
It's going to be full class PSG versus Barcelona.
Nice, it gets plenty of distance on that one. Garcia. And this is Junior.
So guys, what I was talking, I think
Scoreline didn't say so, but Madrid are in the cup,
Why?
so feels that way. So it goes against Vinicius Junior. See that on Kairat though to suggest that they can't get too comfy.
No, not at all, especially in those opening minutes or so, wasn't it, opening seconds where they just launched the ball forward, won the first header and then gambled, but they've got pace in attack, quality as well. It's just about can they take scores while when they get into those positions.
So to come from the bench, the Kairat as well, with the two Brazilian attacking options, Edmilson and Ricardinho, both of whom have you goal or two of late. Fine for the goal they scored at Sporting in the 4-1 defeat 2 weeks ago. Okay.
it's a chance for
Santuo now.
Mbappe.
Mbappe's way.
Mbappe.
So flashes past the eyes of goalkeeper Calverza.
That was nearly absolute brilliance from Mbappe. It was initially his first touch was so good. But his lovely little cheeky nutmegs, and once he's in that position, you just expect it to just go into that far corner, just wide of the far post. He initially starts the move up with a superb bit of skill to control the ball and just makes it look so easy for him.
Enjoying yourself. 22 goals now in his last 19 games for Real Madrid. It's 55 in 68 overall, or 67 and a half if you prefer. Slightly slow start, having made that move from PSG, but there's been nothing slow about him since. Statuono kept it in, but then gave it away to Satayev. Satayev takes on Kausen. Wasn't Garubi. The 17-year-old is impressing again. Chelsea supporters should be very excited about what they're getting.
He's so confident when he gets the ball.
And in a game like this, every time he gets the ball, he's going to have to do something with it. It is half time in Atlantic. And the scoreline is going the way we expected it to, with Real Madrid in front. But only just really bright start from the home team, which is being appreciated by the supporters that have packed inside the central stadium. But then Kylian Mbappe scored from the spot, a rash decision from goalkeeper Calverza, bringing down Franco Mastantuono. Then Real Madrid got into cruise.
And always in the half time, it's time for the dance. This dance is my favorite song. Valentine winner.
Go rapide comme la tête du mamba fait. Fermez le score de Brian Jack. Tu vas te briser la longueur. Tu entends que musique. C'est que le gars est venu. Militaire, on ne veut pas la balle. Il veut seulement que l'on donne. Il y a certains sur le côté, il y a un qui sait que c'est dangereux. Les frères en fait sur le côté, il y a un qui sait que c'est dangereux. Il y a sur le côté, il y a un qui sait que c'est dangereux. Le chemin de latéral, il y a un qui sait que c'est dangereux.
I like this. Now, when the live stream is over, it's kind of song. It's coming. It's coming. I guess I'm there. I think it's good. So ready, bro. Ready for the Haaland shot to go. And after this live. Haaland. Don't get. Oh, man. I'm tired. No, I'm literally tired, bro. Mm. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's never been started, bro.
for them. Luis Mata. Sampath get the return ball right. Tuono is fouled by Gromyko, and he's going to get the first yellow card of the contest. There's a bit of frustration in there because he's been a player who feels as though he might have got one of those decisions himself earlier on in the game. Belarus international. Belarus internationals, the players from that top. What? Oh. Joshua is in the crowd tonight. Yeah. Finished his playing career with Kairat. He's got special interest in this one because before all his exploits with Arsenal and with the Russian national team, he grew up a huge Barcelona supporter. This is Junior. Mbappe. Touch from Tchouaméni. Now it's Tuono. Tuono. Trapped by Kairat. Ref just got in the way there. Dean Howson happy to accept his apology.
He's always looking to progress the ball forward, isn't he? So composed when he gets in. Wants to drive into midfield if he can. I think he had his best game of the weekend, so he'll be certainly looking to make amends there.
Alonso talked of that defeat to Atletico at the weekend, about a pain that they must use positively. Fully enthused with the performance so far tonight. He'll be happy enough with the job his team are doing to a point, but will only be truly content when they've absolutely guaranteed the points. And when he can make a change or two, I would imagine.
Yeah, definitely. It's about rotating if you can and bringing on the players that maybe need game time, maybe need more minutes. It's a long way to travel. Games in quick succession.
They wasn't too happy with that challenge from Arad on Tchouaméni. A bit of force in it. He took the ball okay.
Yeah.
It's not always the only thing that matters. Gula, sorted out by Martinovic, Luis Mata. Luis Mata. Kairat. Turned by Jorginho. This is a good Kairat move. Gromyko has Luis Mata to his left. Maybe should have played it that way.
I think that's just the final ball.
Goes Alexander Martinovic, 38-year-old centre-back. He's missing from defence here.
Yeah.
Mbappe streaks through and clips the ball over the and Real Madrid.
Mbappe.
Nothing the goalkeeper can do about that. Martinovic went to wandering. And Kairat have paid the full cost of it.
It's the sense of when it's running through on the line. You mentioned it.
Mbappe scoring.
Goes. wandering forward, and that's where the space is. It comes from Courtois. It's just a long ball. He spots and Mbappe's run. And when he gets to the 1v1 with the goal, but it's just a
Quanto the goal.
over the overreaching Calmeza.
So as with every goal, VAR will check it forensically, and they are having a look at a potential offside here. Check complete. Kairat 0, Real Madrid 2. Mbappe never looked remotely bothered by that. He knew he was okay.
Yeah, he knew he timed his run perfectly. He was pretty well timed run on it. Up from Courtois, assist from the keeper.
It's not happy with that decision.
Guys, I did say
Yes, that's
Mbappe for a hat-trick, bro. Mbappe.
Russian defender who's got
I
the
did
free
think,
kick
bro.
for Kazakhstan.
We need a hat-trick, bro. We need a
They
hat-trick.
want this to be a sapphire
We
strike.
need a hat-trick.
Courtois.
We need a hat-trick. Mbappe, we need a hat-trick, bro.
We know the 17-year-old can hit them. The goal he scored,
Yeah.
the two he scored against Sheriff last Monday was a
Free
beauty.
kick. Yeah,
5 yards, and it flew. It's got to be good to beat Thibaut Courtois from here. Might be Gromyko. Looks likely to be Gromyko. No, he has left it. Sapphire! Some thought it was him. Off the hoardings and into the back of Courtois' net. That's it.
Yeah.
The rear of it.
Yeah, well, we know he's capable, don't we, of scoring tremendous goals from that distance. Manages to curl it over the wall, round the wall, but can't quite go into that bottom corner. Courtois would have had it covered.
Yellow card there. Sorokin, or was it Arad? Arad was giving the words. When we get the details. It's a bias being forced backwards. Real Madrid with a 2-0 lead. Exactly the start to the second half that Xabi Alonso been insistent upon from his team. The cut has been confirmed as Ofri Adat. Arda Güler, here's Mastantuono with plenty of room. Didn't have that much
Mbappe.
time though. Touched in the system.
He just took way too long. Good
Need
play
a
from
hat
Madrid, and fine back that twine on the right-hand side. He's got loads of time and space. Takes the extra touch, which allows Kairat to come back and block the shot. Here it is. It's a good break. No, that's the foul. That's really got the yellow card. Sorry, guy.
It's pretty clear. Bit of a discussion, I don't know why. Finds Louis Matter. Kairat then looks to find a way to goal. Courtois felt he had to spring anyway. Looks as though one or two at yellow and black now are thinking, may as well throw caution to the wind.
Absolutely, why not? Nobody closes him down. He's got options, both sides, but thinks why not have a go from there? It's actually that far away.
Oh, good one for Martinovic. Look at the room that's appearing now in that Kairat palpable field. Santuono. Arda Güler. Sorokin. Alonso wants a bit more. Luis Mata.
And next
Chouameni. Alaba. Stapalov. Across confidently is Dean Howson.
Just backing that ball, aren't they, Guy? When they get themselves into decent positions there, just not minding the man enough times.
You can see now, it's almost like it was at the start when they had the ball in defensive midfield and really purposeful strides forward as though the button's been switched. Look, it's 2-0. Let's hit it, let's go. That's why this sort of room is appearing. Balls over the top, brilliantly controlled by skill. Now it's
Hey, Bobby. If he scored, that's what the hat trick, bro. His hat trick. If that was scored, bro. Good shot.
Oh, brilliant, guy. Initially the first touch, looking out for a flick to Vinicius Junior. So unselfish, gives it back to Mbappe. You just expect it to go into that far corner. But that's brilliant. The vision, the awareness, the link play. And you just don't expect it to miss from there. Everything was brilliant apart from the finish.
Sorokin. His chest. Tells the ball out. The third goal will be the cue for Xabi Alonso to make a switch or two. Saying it as though it's inevitable. Kairat will have other ideas. Unselfish Vinicius Junior too. Right to think about having a go himself. Having not really had the opportunity to score tonight. Here from Kairat. It's Tapaloff who, from a brief thought of a shot crossed his mind. The super story is Joachim Tapaloff. Actually quit playing aged 25 to become a youth coach only to return to the game a year later. Here he is now playing Real Madrid.
John snaps and he passed it from Jack.
It's looking crossover. So much for Saptaev to do, and he had Brinski in his way. Now Real Madrid will break.
Mbappe. Mbappe.
Mbappe gets the pass wrong.
This is the problem, isn't it? Kairat will obviously commit them forward because they're trying to get themselves back into the game, but it just leaves so much space for the likes of Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, etc. to get forward.
This makes up. Chouameni. Saptaev. Seshulia couldn't see off Martinovic. Saptaev. We read about the comparisons with Mbappe and Aguero. I can see a lot of Julian Alvarez in him.
Absolutely.
This Luis Manta. Romico. Will try spinning the palms of Courtois. Is that a foul on Raul Asensio? Not given that way. And Romico gets the criminal for a little bit more enthusiasm. Some places thousands of miles around to watch this game. where Kazakhstan is as a country. Just have a look at an atlas. It is huge. In from Gromyko. Luis Mata. It's Georgie.
Saved by the Courtois. Jack Norton's defensive protect. Courtois Martus.
And now the break. There are 4 forward.
Vinicius Junior. I need a hat-trick. Mbappe, please. I need a hat-trick, bro. I need a hat-trick. Hat-trick by Mbappe, bro. Please, Mbappe, one hat-trick. Mbappe.
Goulet. Real Madrid want more. Kairat want more. The start.
Yeah.
He got that spot on.
It's absolutely brilliant from the goalkeeper. He makes a really good save just before that. Hits it out really well. Good strong right hand, and that time he has to make it right. It's the right decision, comes out at the right time. Kept his team in it.
3 Kairat changes all at once. Olshan's Clyde is coming on. He will replace Opry Arad as the midfield shield. Arad has worked really hard, but the yellow card that he picked up not so long ago will be a contributing factor in him being replaced now. But the fact he looks absolutely shattered.
Oh, he's covered some ground.
20-year-old Clyde will take over from him. Yuk Stanoyev, Serbian right-sided player, he's going to come on as well, as is Ed Mielsen. Jorginho is going to go on. No goal tonight for the Portuguese striker in the game when he really would have wanted one. He'll get more chances when Tapos are the visitors in the next match week. And Jurgen Tapalov has gone off on the short side of the field. Mielsen, the third substitute, to come on. Stanoyev will replace Tapalov, and Mielsen will take over with a bit more physical presence from Jorginho. Sensio. Steaming forward, there's nobody in the box for him yet. He runs out of room.
It was a great opportunity, wasn't it, Mata? Some distance. It's a strike, and he's catched it so well.
Well watched by Thibaut Courtois, having one of those games where there's not a lot to do. You better be alert when there is something to do.
Concentration in save I was talking about. Brilliant from him. Just get down low quickly.
When you join us and you think the Kairat goalkeeper looks young, you've not seen him before. This is only his 4th game. He's 18 years old. He's only playing because the first 2 ticks in goal are both ruled out injured for Kairat. Vivek. Sorokin. Gromyko. Bit of holding there.
Mbappe.
It's worked well for Kelmerza. Good anticipation.
He knows he's got to do that now because the team are pushing up, the defensive line is high. And Mbappe's in every time. He's got to be that sweeper keeper.
Xabi Alonso think about a change. It's a long way to travel for his substitutes to sit on the bench all night. Luis Mata.
Hi.
Nico, was he
Penalty. What? Penalty for.
This is what the supporters came to see. The chance, the golden chance for a goal against the greatest club the Champions League and the European Cup has ever seen.
Penalty for.
Almers is down on his knees saying his prayers at the other end.
Well, it did look like a penalty to me as well, just cuts back inside. Initially you think, does he slip?
That's one.
Rico, but as he cuts back inside...
That was a ball contact, bro. That's not a penalty. Full ball contact. That's not a penalty.
On-field decision, that's always key.
That's not a penalty.
Still being checked.
Yard check, bro. Yard check. Yard check. Yard check. We need a yard check. That's not a penalty. Full ball contact.
I do think he slips, but there is that connection, isn't there, with the two feet?
He might just step on his foot first. That could be key. And Nielsen's taken the ball away.
Yard check. Yard check.
And the referee has been invited by VAR Marco Di Bello to go and have a look. Which suggests that
That's full ball contact.
Kairat's big moment might be stolen away from them shortly. I just wondered if he caught his foot there. Then the movement is from Gromyko back into Dani Ceballos.
I think that's what they're saying, isn't it? He lifts his leg to try and connect
That's
with
ball
Ceballos.
contact.
I can totally see why the referee gives this.
It's been overturned. No penalty for Kairat. Much to the disappointment of most inside the Central Stadium.
That was not a penalty. Full ball contact.
Real Madrid, they've only kept one clean sheet in their last 15 Champions League games. They could do with one tonight.
I'm still not sure, Guy. I can see it from both sides. I understand he's saying he lifted his leg to connect with Ceballos, but is he just, because he slips, he's then trying to cut back inside that?
I just thought Ceballos might have just stood on the toe of Gromyko before that movement back into him from the Kairat player. That obviously hasn't been seen, or it didn't happen. Reader didn't need too much of a second look at it. So he was asked to go and see it. He agreed with Marco Di Bello, and it stays 2-0 to Real Madrid. The aftermath of that, they have made two changes. Vinicius Junior is off, Mastantuono is off, Rodrigo and Brahim Diaz have taken over.
Finally.
Chance for Rodrigo to end a run of 21 games since he last scored. Is Brahim Diaz getting involved? We'll leave two behind. Official VAR verdict is, as we said, I did not commit the foul. Tired of the Kairat players, they've been doing a lot of ball chasing.
Mbappe. Corner.
Aguilar's corner. Too much bend on that one. Was realised straight away it was going into the side netting. is thinking about leaving early. Madrid fans that have made the trek have nowhere particularly to go quickly. Fans still suspect there might be some history to watch. Even more. Late finish in Kazakhstan. 3-hour time difference to Madrid. Chouameni, shirt being pulled up. Advantage is played by the ref. Alaba. Rodrigo. Rodrigo glides through the challenges. There's Mbappe. There's the hat-trick.
You say that Mbappe hat-trick. Bro, hat-trick. It's a hat-trick. Hat-trick, bro. Hat-trick.
Champions League goal. Number 60 in the glittering career.
Hat-trick.
Such a good goal, guys. Starts from the substitute Rodrigo. The low centre of gravity, his balance is so good. Then it's just a nice deft touch, which just sets it up for Mbappe. Hits it first time, and what a strike that is! The fact that he's able to get on the shot first time like that, right for the corner. But it's a lovely little flick round the corner, isn't it?
That is the reaction of a manager who now knows for sure that his side will achieve what they came to achieve this evening.
What the hat-trick.
Kylian Mbappe hat-trick. It's his fourth for Real Madrid. It's his fourth that he scored in the Champions League all time as well. 2 for PSG.
My prediction will be
This Champions League hat-trick came against Manchester City in February.
1.
Not done yet. Rodrigo. Couldn't go any further. Not quite so much eagerness to chase out of defence now. For Kairat as Almoza gets down and stops a speculative attempt by Mbappe getting goal number 4.
Just ruthless Mbappe, he just wants more.
Harrison. It's a boot-to-boot challenge. He's not too bothered by it. Satpayev just caught him. Nothing wrong with Howson's foot, by the way that he got that one forward. Kairat's throwing. Sorokin's body language there really does sum up how some of our players are feeling right now.
They've worked so hard, haven't they? At 2-0, you think they got that penalty, 2-1, game on. But now at 3-0, it's shoulders have just drooped that little bit more.
I was going to ask you an impossible question though, so I'll do it anyway. Obviously, I don't suppose you've seen too much of Tapos yet this season, but when you think they've got Tapos next, then a trip to Inter, probably forget that, Copenhagen away, Olympiacos home, Club Brugge home, Arsenal away. It's going to be really hard for Kairat to even think about getting out of the league phase, but do you think they'll get, a point or 6?
Between top 6. Well, I think Tapos, that's certainly one that they're going to identify.
Diaz. Trot on the ball, left it behind.
I think it's about gaining experience, isn't it, as well? You're playing against these top quality teams, testing yourself against these world-class players.
Make some money.
Of course, yeah.
Make sure that they tip a starter for the title again in the rest of this month, or next month rather. And then get back into the qualifying rounds again next year, I guess is the way to go.
Yeah, 100%.
Even one for Kronika. I think Tchouaméni meant that. He's got under the skin of one or two Real Madrid players. Nothing's bothered him. Brilliantly made by Rodrigo.
Yeah. And then just that little touch by Gula. Dwarf finish that is right into the corner. Just the way he lets it just drift across his body and doesn't get any backlift on the shot.
Galacticos are starring. So, what a rugby tackle from Dean Howson on Ed Nielsen. Through by Sackfair, that Nielsen will work it wide. Stanoyev. Himself half a yard. Two. So. Nothing. Continuing to do that. Wants the ball all over the field now. Danny Ceballos. Asensio. Here's Arda Güler. Takes on the shot from distance. Ball was missing. Moses Dyke made it look a bit closer than it was.
5.
3 changes at once now being made by Xabi Alonso. It's met with a changes
Back on
outside
the
of 2
pitch.
being made by Rafael Lunas Bakti. He's got to go first. Kronika and Sampere are going to go off and get themselves. And I hope you miss 3 remaining games to be the champions of Kazakhstan again. And Ricardinho is coming on as well. Ricardinho and Georgi Zaria are the 2 taking the field in yellow and black. Here are the Real Madrid changes. Camavinga for Tchouaméni, Bellingham for Arda Güler. Zalo. Garcia is also going to get a few minutes. Arda Güler, the last of the trio to make way. Or rather Mbappe, the last of the trio. Arda Güler's already gone, so Mbappe will have to settle for 3 tonight.
He could have had more as well, couldn't he? Yeah, he's just such an outstanding player. Like I say, took a little bit of time to maybe adapt to Real Madrid, but once he's got going, just can't stop him.
And 1 day of the off. First day of off.
Chance on the world stage for 21-year-old Gonzalo to show his stuff for Real Madrid. Top scorer of the Club World Cup in the summer with 4 goals.
Happening very 10 and
Two
October
senior appearance. 5
Bye-bye,
so far. Goal twice. By Nielsen.
first day of
Kairat throw.
this day guys. Maybe that time. Let's focus on the match.
Stanoyev couldn't find a teammate. Ricardinho. Seen off by Alaba. All in a night's work for Xabi Alonso. Albeit a night's work. Nearly 6,500 kilometres away from base. Camavinga.
What a pace, bro,
Rodrigo.
Kamavinga.
He's doing sort of keen. It's
Kamavinga.
Camavinga. It's goal.
It's a goal. Miss or goal.
Substitute Eduardo Camavinga.
Let's go. Go.
Followed by the Frenchman Kylian Mbappe.
4-0.
Finding the net in Almaty.
4-0. Vamos. 4-0. 4-0, bro. What do you say, bro? 4-0, bro.
That's brilliant from Camavinga.
Yeah,
He comes on as a substitute.
Yeah,
and starts to move off. Real powerful run forward. Ball out to Rodrigo, and he has looked really lively. Slip touch one way, goes the other way, gets set up, sees Camavinga, continues his run, and just a nice little dink just allows Camavinga to get his head on it. It's really good play from those two.
It's not a great surprise. It is Kairat's heaviest home defeat in European competition. They haven't experienced it too much. Real Madrid's biggest away win in the Champions League. Well, they need to get another three in the next 7 minutes.
Destroy, full helmet, humiliation, full humiliation, full destroy. Aura minus, bro, aura minus.
Especially with substitutes on wanting to shine in the brief time that they have to impress.
Oh, done. Come back.
So,
And goal.
saved by Court.
Full humiliation, bro. Full humiliate. Real Madrid humiliate.
Sliding into
Real
distance.
Madrid humiliate. Humiliations, bro. Get cooked.
There's a Mastantuono to deal with, and Brahim Diaz, and he's had a pretty good game, and he's had 2 excellent shots on goal as well. He shouldn't beat himself up too much.
No, not at all. He's to be on the whole, I said just ball back. Again, you've got to praise Courtois. I feel he's not had a lot to do, but he's kept that concentration high.
One of the best in the world for many, many years. Just has that proper goalkeeper.
And one best thing,
Absolutely
Mbappe's
not bothered whatever the score, whatever the state of the game.
full
Whatever the save is just made.
humiliation. AI cooked, bro. AI cooked. No chance for the comeback. Only 6 minutes left. No chance for the comeback. No chance.
First time he's got on the ball.
AI cooked, bro. I will also believe that Real Madrid cooked.
For Rodrigo. Fran Garcia. I think just beaten to the pieces by Sambulat. Bellingham. Hauser. Challenge by Marinsky.
He does well, doesn't he? The header just.
Rodrigo. Scatters to keep it in.
Guys. And just discuss.
The attack going. Oh, and that beats Marinsky so beautifully. Nobody there for the pullback. 2 for the finger. Into a dead end. Ricardinho. Bellingham. Howson.
Just wanted to get into the action there and get himself a goal.
Trick to kill it that day. Story of 1-2-3 Real Madrid, Camavinga with the fourth. Bellingham might play a part in a fifth here. Now Brahim Diaz. Bellingham still hanging around. It's not October until tomorrow, and Mbappe has already got himself 13 goals this season. Pretty sure he'll be rivaling before he got last season. The season before.
These are full on these. Pray to God.
Starting the Champions League this year than they did last year. We played 2-1-2. Remember last year, they finished 11th from the league phase. They had to win the final 3 games because they were in danger of going out before the knockout stages for the very first time.
It's just bizarre, wasn't it, to see them in that position? It's not like they're going to make that mistake again.
Even though you would think this would be a time of change with Xabi Alonso taking over from Carlo Ancelotti. Seems to be a smooth transition, notwithstanding that Derby defeated Atletico, which really did sting them.
It was a big test, wasn't it, for Alonso? So much positivity around the team up until that point, so it is just about how they've reacted, and they've gone back, they've reacted pretty good today.
It's missing. It's defence actually covered. Alexander Arnold, Rudiger and Mendy. This corner comes to nothing. It's the first of 3 added minutes. Kairat get a goal. Sorry, kid taking desperate measures. Van Garcia, now Jude Bellingham on the march. Rodrigo. Gathered by Calmerza. Sure. Thinking about that decision to go in on Mastantuono to concede the penalty. 25 minutes they've held out. And done better than that, not just held out, played pretty well. It's Stanoyev. Edmilson. Support coming from Lewis Mata. It's not a bad ball in, Zaria left it. Nobody there to get onto it. Bellingham thinks he's being held onto. Bivek. Zaria. Able to take that any further. Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. There's a hush around the central stadium as Real Madrid hunt goal number 5 to kill it off. There's Bellingham to finish it off. Didn't really get a hold of the shot properly. Straight at Calmerza. It looks as though Madrid will have to settle for 4.
Yeah, it's a nice move from Real Madrid, again going from back to front pretty quickly, and when it forced Bellingham, you just expect him to find the corners, but straight to the goalkeeper, you'd expect him to save it.
Dispossessed. Bellingham. Alaba. Camavinga. Bellingham helping it on for Gonzalo Garcia. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And Madrid.
5-0.
Greeted with this silence right at the stadium.
Literally cooked.
And Real Madrid will make the long journey home fully satisfied with what they've done in Kazakhstan this evening.
It's a lovely finish from Brahim Diaz. Bellingham
Time.
centrally
Bye.
to Brahim Diaz and just back across goal into that far corner.
5.
Real composed finish.
5-0.
Brahim Diaz.
Full humiliation. Full all
FC
final team humiliation.
Real
Full
Madrid
destroy. Full destroy. Full destroy.
Well, it was a night for history in Almaty. Kairat's first ever home game
Mbappe
in
is
the Champions
hat-trick.
League. They got exactly the team that they'd want to play for such an occasion. They were up against it from the start. They gave it a good go right from the start. But from the moment Mbappe his 3 from the penalty spot 25 minutes in, they knew what was coming. And Real Madrid did not disappoint. Final score in the far east of Kazakhstan. FC Kairat 0. Real Madrid 5.
Okay, guys. Time for the video.
Fantastic five from Real Madrid in Kazakhstan. And a Kylian
Let's meet you
Mbappe.
on the
That's
next
another crucial the way
Bye.
to Kairat Almaty. That's all right. In Kazakhstan.